What are two pieces of advice that you would give to someone that's starting out on their running journey?
I will say, and I did this too when I was a new runner, you don't have to get fancy before you master the basics. So let's say you're a new runner and now you're starting to get into this proper training. What do you need to focus on? The basics. But what a lot of runners do is they look at training that's more appropriate for somebody who's been running at a higher level for years or decades. Back all the way up. You're looking way too far ahead at the fancy stuff when you haven't even mastered the basics yet. The other thing I think is that for a lot of runners who are new, I tend to see them set their big goals too short and their small goals can be too long. So it's a great goal to have short term, but long term, you can probably think a little bit bigger. Then we have some of these goals that we think are going to be short term goals that actually end up being much longer term goals than we realized, right?
That's such a good insight, because I think that a lot of times when we get into running, when we're brand new to running, we make all this progress, right? Because we're just starting something new. We see a lot of this initial progress, and then we expect, well, that's just the way that running is. Like, this is amazing. Well, if I just was able to drop all of this time from race 1 to race 2, then it's going to be a linear progression from here on. And you and I obviously know it just doesn't work that way.